Hi, I'm Willie. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you. If this is your first time, please go click subscribe. If you are a returning subscriber or viewer, please click that little bell notification icon, or if you're new, click that notification icon so you'll be notified when we publish new content. Now, if you do need IT consulting, especially for voice over IP, something that we're going to talk about here tonight, or telephony in general, go to williehowe.com. Fill out the contact form and we'll be in touch as soon as possible. If we can't help you, we'll get you to someone who can. Now, what I want to talk about tonight has to do with telephony. I recorded this video and released it once. I had a small piece that somebody thought I should put into the video, so I thought about it. I am putting that into the video, and then I'll give my opinion on that. Yeah, so sometimes tragic events happen, and out of tragic events, then we create laws. And unfortunately, that's the way that it works. Sometimes something that you and I would think would be common sense isn't really so much that way sometimes. And then, tragedy strikes, and then we create laws. And what we're going to talk about today is Kari'S Law, and what Kari'S Law is, and the deadline is looming. It's February 16th. Is for any multi-line telephone system, MLTS. The FCC, this is now a federal law that was signed into law 2 years ago, and any MLTS that is deployed after February of 2018 has to comply with this. And an MLTS, multi-line telephone system, that could be in a business, it could be in a hospital, it could be in a hotel, it could be, a business campus. There's some other 911 things that I'm going to create another video about that also that we also need to take into consideration and be compliant with. Now, with the phone systems that we deploy, we always talk about emergency calling, and we always set up our outbound call paths so that you don't have to dial an access code. And that's unfortunately what happened. There was a woman by the name of Kari Hunt Dunn, and she was in a hotel in Texas. Her estranged husband murdered her. While this was happening, her 9-year-old daughter tried to place a call to 911 4 times, but because the hotel had an access code on to get an outside line, she was unable to call 911. So we've been doing this as long as we've been doing telephony. We've never set it up where you had to have an access code to dial 911. Now, there are other emergency services as well, or other 1-1 services, 311, 411, and you can set your systems up to work with those as well. But emergency services especially is what this talks about. And so any of those newer systems, anything new has to be deployed. Now, my opinion, and James, who works with me on the Grandstream stuff, our opinion is if your system can be set up to do this, you should do it. I wouldn't want to be the cause of someone not being able to call emergency services. It's just the right thing to do in our opinion. There are also other 3-digit numbers that are available for people to get help, such as the suicide prevention hotline, which is 988, and that's something else that we believe people should be able to dial without an access code. So we have our outbound routes set up like that. Now, if you need a phone system review, if you need help with that, you can reach out to us at williehowe.com. We'll get you pointed in the right direction. If we can't help you with your particular scenario, we'll get you to someone who can help you. But definitely you should be evaluating any of those newer installs. I'm going to leave a link to the law down below so that you can read the entire contents, and then you can do some Googling and get some opinions from other people too. But read the law. The law is pretty specific about what has to happen. Like I said, there's some other 911 things that you have to be compliant with. I am going to publish a video on that as well, so we'll be talking about that. But make sure that those newer installs that have to be compliant are, and in my opinion, even your older installs should be brought up to a compliant state where if you want to dial 911, you don't have to have that access code. It's not that difficult. If you have a system that doesn't allow that, maybe it's time that you look at a new system. So we definitely do not want to be a barrier that's in the way for people trying to get help in an emergency situation. So that's really what this video is about. I'm glad you were here, and make sure that you're complying with these laws. If you need assistance with that, you can go to williehowe.com. Like I said, if we can't help you, we will definitely get you pointed in the right path. This is about communicating and making sure that we're all doing the right thing to comply with Kari'S Law. Once again, there will be a link to the FCC site with the law down below. And if you have any questions, you can reach out. And as always, I'll see you in the next video.